Hey Facebook, I'm Victoria Morehouse, and today we are going to show you how to create a flapper Halloween costume. So if you're like me and haven't figured out your costume yet, hopefully this how-to will save the day and you can have a costume for this weekend or Monday. And to do so, we have Kelly J. Bartlett. She is the Director of Makeup Artistry at Glam Squad, and she's going to show us how to do the whole look. So thank you so much for joining us.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be here.
Yeah, so this is actually, you said this is one of your more popular, more requested looks at Glam Squad.
It is, it is. So for those at home and on Facebook, hey, that don't know what Glam Squad is, Glam Squad delivers professional and affordable beauty services to your home, your office, your hotel, really wherever you may be. And we're currently in New York, LA, and Miami. And we have a signature menu of looks. And that signature menu for Halloween was snazzed up a little bit, spooked up a little. And one of those looks was the 1920s flapper. And
I love this.
I think one of the reasons why it's so popular is because it's an easy look, but it's also really glamorous. And it's something that you can easily create at home with your costuming and then have Glam Squad to come and book your hair and makeup and you'll look just as gorgeous as you will today.
I love it. Yeah. Maybe I'll be a flapper for Halloween then.
Yeah.
And our models, our Mimi beauty editor, Roxanne. She's going to be modeling this entire look. So let's get started. What's the first thing that you need to know to do this look?
Well, I want to give you a little bit of background of how we at least got here today, because this is not the normal brow that you'll generally see. No, it's a little out of the usual, right? So before we got to camera today, we actually took a moment and I applied a foundation that's about 3 or 4 shades lighter than her natural tone. And the reason we wanted to do that is to sort of blank out the face just a little bit. You know, back in the 1920s, all the pigments weren't available that we have today. So we wanted to give that spooky sort of gray cast to the skin. So I went in with Armani Luminous Silk in a few shades lighter, did that, and then the most notable difference here that you'll see is the rounded out brow, which that was a really big trend in that era.
So Roxanne's brows aren't naturally rounded, am I right, Roxanne?
No, mine are pretty straight.
Yeah.
So it's definitely different for me.
So how do you do that when that's not your brow shape?
Great question. So I sort of ignored the general brow shape. They were also a lot darker in that era and a very fine pencil. So I went in and ignored the regular brow shape and extended it. So normally you would go up, over, and out, right? You would really want to stop that brow.
I love that trick.
Such a good trick, right?
I love that trick.
For here, we're actually going to go way out to the very, very, very edge, almost to the top, and you can see, almost on the top of that cheekbone. That's how far we wanted to extend that brow. And so really trying to ignore that brow shape would be my biggest recommendation.